Um, Look, it's okay. Sometimes silence makes people uncomfortable because no one wants to go first. So I always want you to know you have a choice here. There's no have tos in this training. You don't have to do nothing. Okay. However, I'm going to encourage you to ask a question, ask it on your behalf or for someone that you might know. And that's why we're here. But if you don't ask a question, I'm going to continue because there's a lot we can cover. And maybe the stuff that we uncover will create more questions. So I always come to something with an intended result. And I have two intended results today. One is to connect with you, for not to be a name to you, but be someone who maybe you look forward to talking with or getting to know better. That's one. The second part is I want to share with you two powerful distinctions. The nature of my training is not motivation. So I want you to know I'm not here to motivate you. I mean, I want what I say to be motivating, but that's not the goal. The not goal is to get you excited about something and then have you leave and go out in the moment somebody says, boo, you fold like a cheap tent. All right. My goal is to have you be empowered by learning something you didn't maybe know before or giving you a way to look at something that you haven't looked at it before. And my two distinctions that I'm going to focus on today, one is called listening. You're thinking, I don't know how to listen. Yes, you do. But it's listening. And the other is commitment. The different, like the way we hear about it, you need to be committed to something. Okay. Well, I want to offer you a different interpretation or some deeper understanding of what listening is and can be and why it's so important. Is that okay? So I say, and you'll hear me use this word a lot to the point ad nauseum. I'm sick of using it myself. But the paradigm, which is nothing more than a belief system that everybody buys into, and it isn't necessarily true. The paradigm around prospecting is, what do I say to get somebody to do X? I've kind of already alluded to that. And when we say listening, people say, I already know how to listen. And that's true. We're born knowing how to listen, even whether we can hear or not. Even the hearing impaired listen, they just do it differently. Okay. But listening in the context that I want to speak to you is not the listening that you're familiar with. So I'm going to distinguish out listening that I'm talking about with this. There's two kinds of listening. Remember what I said earlier about this isn't true. It's just a possibility. Hold everything I say as just a possible interpretation. I say there's more than one kind of listening, and we're really not aware of either one. So let's talk about the one we are aware of, and that is what I'll call automatic listening. Automatic listening is the listening that you're born with. It's reactive in nature. Like, have you ever been listening to somebody and they were so uninteresting? What you were thinking was, I wonder if I remembered to turn off the stove.